talked about creating content as being one of your dreams in the end. What kind of content are we talking about? Mostly music or?
Yeah, music is what I know.
Right.
But I think content is so critical. Content wins all the time, right? You can have, I've always said that. You can have all the cable channels in the world, but they're useless now because everyone's moved their content to streaming in the cloud, right?
Mm.
So imagine the billions of dollars Time Warner Cable and even Astro with all their thing, but people are now streaming everything to their computer. So anyone tells me it's about hardware, I always have said, and that's why I left Time Warner. Content is king, and distribution of content will always be king.
So you left Time Warner, but you've created Red Records at AirAsia, and so talk to us about your vision for ASEAN Pop. Do you think it'll?
So it sounds a bit bizarre, but my mind is bizarre. But one day we'll all come together. That's what I'm trying to create. I'm trying to create this AirAsia way of life, right? And you cannot have a way of life without some entertainment. Content for me is, what do we find our angle on, right? We're not going to be the next Korean pop company. We're not going to be Universal, but AirAsia was about accessibility, right? What did we do? We made fares lower, but what people forget is we flew to destinations that no one else flew. Accessibility is not about price as well. It's about actually physical accessibility. So does a Malaysian artist or a Thai artist have the accessibility that a Korean artist has, or a Japanese artist, or definitely not an American artist, right? So AirAsia is about creating opportunities and accessibility, and I'm hoping that we will provide a platform for Southeast Asian content producers, whether they're movies, whether they're short movies, whether there's music, whether it's drama, to have a platform, right? We're not going to challenge Netflix, not in a million years, and we have to be realistic on that. But can we be a platform for budding new Southeast Asian talent? Absolutely. Will it have a market? Absolutely. When I came into Warner Music, we only sold American music and English music. And I went to my bosses and I said, please give me a budget to produce local content. And they said, who's going to be interested in local content? I said, everyone, because no one's going to be able to see Madonna. But they want to see their local stars, right? They want to see their local football stars. And so we created Ella. We created Sheila Majid. We created Raihan and Dangdut. And, the list is endless. And people want to go into the concerts. You're not going to go to a Led Zeppelin concert in Kuala Lumpur, right? Or very rarely, or a Michael Jackson concert or whatever. But you can go and see Ella or Jamal Adilla or, Sally Ye. So I want to create that accessibility as a platform and create content. Is it going to be as popular as Netflix? No, but it will be an avenue, right? And look, the Koreans have shown the way. J-pop showed the way a little bit, but Korea has shown the way. Did I ever think when I was in the music business that a Korean artist would be number one in America? Not a chance. Not a chance.
He's talking about BTS, by the way.
Yeah. Well, it's only BTS, it's Blackpink.
Blackpink.
Yeah. That has turned the world upside down, right? So, and it's proven my theory that the world is globalized. And so, yeah, maybe we can create some. To answer your question directly, it's a very long-winded answer. The aim is, what did AirAsia do? It took a little Malaysian company and made it a global brand. No one can take that away from us. Everyone knows AirAsia.